So yesterday I gave a talk about the skin microbiome opportunities and challenges. I'm very pleased here to be at the IPC microbiome in Bratislava. I was very honored to be invited by the organizers. The talk basically on the skin microbiome. There are a lot of opportunities simply because the skin microbiome as a field is very nascent compared to the gut microbiome. I mean, I'm not mentioning other microbiomes because they're even nascent than the skin microbiome. And there are a lot of opportunities simply because today, when we look into skin diseases or skin conditions, we could link disruption of these diseases to the microbiome itself. So what I wanted to give within this talk is what are the links between the disease itself and the disruption of the microbiome. And is it that diverse when we compare it to the gut? Because with the gut, we have thousands of strains and species, while in the skin is much less diverse compared to the gut. So there are some key players within the skin microbiome that they influence the disease itself or the skin condition. When I say disease, we could be psoriasis, atopic dermatitis. When I say condition, it could be sensitive skin, because sensitive skin is not a disease, it is a condition. And these opportunities obviously comes with a lot of challenges. So if tomorrow you're a scientist and you find a very good idea and you wanted, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna create a probiotic about skin microbiome, you will face a lot of challenges because it's not the same as within the gut microbiome. Gut microbiome, simply you could put the probiotics powder in a pill, you ingest it, here you go, while in the skin microbiome is a completely different game. So you would put it in a cream or in an oil or in a gel. How are you going to formulate it? How are you going to keep it stable? Is it safe because you're putting something on the skin of people? More importantly, how are you going to scale that production? Because today there are manufacturers that do know how to produce probiotics for gut microbiome applications, but not that much, or obviously not that at all, who actually know how to produce probiotics for skin applications, because the safety, the proportions, and so on is quite different from what happens within the gut. Indeed, so the gut-skin axis is very also interesting field. I mean, it appears that the guts more or less communicate with every kind of body, gut-skin axis, brain axis, liver axis, and so on. Within the gut-skin axis, what we know today is very limited in terms of science. What we know, for example, that some of the butyrate that's produced in the gut would reach the skin. And butyrate has also been shown into mice studies that can improve psoriasis or atopic dermatitis kind of cases. But today we cannot really scientifically, there are no scientific proven evidence from a clinical trial perspective that taking a gut probiotic would significantly improve the skin health, although there are some clinical trials here and there that do show that, but I think science still a lot to be advanced there in terms. But I think the easiest way, if you want to target something, you rather go straight to the organ, and here skin is your organ, so applying a cream or whatever cosmetic application on the skin would have better chances to work than if you would go through the gut.